first day at McLaren as official race driver. I know it's one of the nicest buildings in Formula One, and you know, when you walk along the boulevard with all the historic cars here, it's a very special feeling. So hopefully one day my car will be here as well. With seat fitting, getting the first impressions of next year's car.
I always like seat fit day. It feels like it's all starting again. It's good.
Only 3 more months to go before getting in the car. So.
People always say, oh, you must be on holiday because the season's finished. But for design, we're flat out from September to February, really.
Do you remember how it all started? Do you remember? 2010, so you were...
11.
No, 2010. The very
11.
first... No, 2010.
11.
No, 2011 is when you first went to the race.
Yes.
The Nürburgring Grand Prix.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes. Oh yeah, 2010.
Yes, thank you. I met Stoffel 5 years ago.
So, Stoffel Vandoorne takes the race win with a blinding drive.
The 20-year-old Belgian produced a fantastic start as he overtook 10 opponents.
He has won in 6 separate categories prior to Formula One. And I was very proud to be able to introduce him to Ron Dennis. How well will he do this year is not down to him, it's down to us. If we give him a car good enough, he'll do good enough.
What do we have in terms of spacer? Nothing, no.
There is your just the same spacer that you've got on it currently.
Is it possible to have a medium spacer?
Yes.
I think Fernando's is too much,
Yeah.
but like something in between.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a 5mm in there at the moment.
Yeah. And what Fernando's is like?
Fernandez
50
is
32.
32mm.
Not right.
Right. Try that there.
Yeah.
Back 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
If you're driving and you can constantly feel something niggling, you're kind of, all the time, you're going to be pulling off for the gas. You're going to be lifting earlier. You're not going to be concentrating on taking that corner at exactly the right point because you're going to be in a bit of discomfort. So getting that environment right and getting the driver happy so that he's not worried about anything in that zone, he can concentrate on what he actually needs to do.
Hungry, eh?
The part of the seat fit we start with is making sure you get the head position in the right place to make sure they can see. We spend a lot of time trying to reduce head position for reduction in aerodynamic drag and reduction of the whole centre of gravity of the driver. Once you've got his head in the right place, then depending on how tall he is, that really sets his pedal position.
Normally, as soon as your heel loses pressure, you'll lose control, and then you start getting oscillations.
Following that, we go through and check things like clearance for elbow clearance and knuckle clearance. Once you have those key areas, you can start looking at the seat and you can mould the seat around him.
Scott, how many years have you been doing seat fits?
20 plus.
Is your first driver?
Senna.